Sure.
A simple test. I can do that. That's settled.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. That's settled.
Yeah?
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
How may I help?
Hey there. Hey there.
Yeah? That's it!
Dead on!
Yeah?
Show them how it's done!
Yeah?
I? I? Indeed.
Need something?
Hey there.
Yeah?
I'm here.
How may I help?
Lava.
What?
Hey.
Hey there.
Ah,
Hey there.
Yes?
Ready, Watcher.
How may I help?
Architect worth and rough.
Robius is out.
Yeah?
Show him how it's done. I'll teach you a lesson.
Hey there.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Settle.
Moe ixi ana.
Settle.
Parathis. Show him how it's done. Show him how it's done.
Get on.
Hey there. Hey there. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Hey there. Mm-hmm. Yeah?
I?
Yeah? Baru beyond seek.
What? Moe ixi ana.
Let's have it out.
Got an arrow for this one. Get on.
Parathis. Hey. Parathis. Need something? Consider it dead. That's it.
Hey there.
I'll stay out of sight. Yeah? Hey.
How may I help? Of course.
Die! Let's burn this away!
Parathis!
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
Got an arrow for this one.
What? Let's burn this away!
Ah!
Hey there. Mm-hmm.
Dead on!
Sit! Yeah?
Can't get a good shot with this.
Thick than rock! You're not getting through me. Ah!
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What?
Hey there.
I'll see what I can find.
Mm-hmm.
Need something? Ah!
What? Here's a lesson to be taught.
Yes?
Let's highlight!
Dead on!
Yes?
I shall deal with this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
that!
I shall be discreet.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device. Shouldn't be here. What do you want? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now. Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat. No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine. It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No, no. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk. I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely. By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left. Not yet, but I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance. Not your help I need. It's Harridan shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls. Yes, Acantha. She was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
You return. What if you come seeking this time? That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is. He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning. Ternuneth. It's called Ternuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls. Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know. I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment. Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you? A sudden end, but for what purpose? So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need. Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge, then, and do what you will with Ternuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, It will serve you in whatever way you wish. Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Hey there.
Always a pleasure to speak with someone who appreciates true learning.
On the hunt.
Flesh.
Yeah?
All right then.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door. Tales. Reminders. Something to think upon. Devotions I can wrap my mind around when chanting words becomes tiresome. Chants lose their strength, but carving symbols into the wood with one's finger, blessed by fire. I find symbols are a greater source of devotion than words, texts. If there were many texts to be had. Texts remind me of a deer, the perfume of aristocracy. The War of Black Trees and this staff I carry are the only hymns and devotions I need. And it's a symbol, one that the faithful and faithless alike understand. You still see them. Not all can. But then again, few have a watcher's gift of sight. Carved? This staff is a history. Acts leave their mark. Some symbols fall into the ash, others blaze brighter. Memory, meaning, it's same as the memories in your head, perhaps more trustworthy. Random acts, things done with instinct, they may make lines burning briefly through the wood. Acts devised, planned, that stay with you. Symbols form and tell the story. It's like all memories, except the staff burns it true. When a thought's close, you see it clearer, brighter. Ones you forget, they get buried. But like rings in wood, the etchings remain. Keeps me grounded. Also, it's a solid walking stick. That symbol, the God Hammer. The 12 circles are a sign of the dozen on the bridge, and the dozen of us that let the hammer fall on them, bridge, God, and all. If there's a symbol that is unlikely to ever fade, it's that one. I thought it might be the last the staff would ever hold. Was holding it that day on the bridge when Aethys fell. It was the spark put to the God Hammer. Might be the last light that touched Aethys before the pyre ate him. I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Yeah? Sure.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Hey there.